it's me, Renee. I'm back. So, right now, it's the second to last week of 2019. Well, it's the second full week. There's 2 weeks, 2 days next week of 2019. So, this is going to be my 2019 best of books. What do I mean by that, you might ask? I mean the books I read this year that came out this year. I actually read surprisingly many books this year that was released this year. So it was kind of difficult to narrow it down. I actually almost got to 19 books. It would be fun to get to 19 books. I ended up getting 17 books, but close enough. No, no cigar. But anyway, you might also ask, Renee, is there like a order to this or how you wanna do it? No, I'm not. I suppose I might do like from worst or from least favorite to absolutely favorite. But yeah. Also, like, if I do that, won't the less favorite books be sad? Maybe? Well, I'm not doing it anyway. And also, another little caveat. Sorry. A few of the books on this list are books I got from library, so I return them. So I don't own them, so I can't show them to you. But they are still my favorites. So those I'll link in the doobly-doo. And sorry, just had to fix something. And here we go. This one is one of the recent reads, 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elson. It came out during the fall, I think November or something. It's been around booktube a lot because it's been used to group read for this season on, and it's also been on a lot of people's radars. I read it. I really enjoyed it. Well, duh, it's on this list. It's about a girl who goes on 10 blind dates, but it's also about her family and her friends, and it's full of heart, and it's full of funny moments and relatability, and full of holiday cheer, and yeah, I would recommend this highly. Next, we, who cares? Next, I have A Girl Called Shameless by Laura Stephen. I read this one for a readathon I did during the weekend during this fall. Don't remember which readathon. I did so many. But anyway, yeah. I suppose if I figure it out, I'll link it in doobly-doo. And yeah, I did actually have quite a few readathon this fall, and I actually ended up just putting post-it notes where I found cool quotes. And after a while, it kind of got some books were like full of post-it notes. I suppose it's kind of a fun way of reading, like noting where interesting passages and quotes are. But I suppose it's not that practical to use post-it notes. Probably better to just better to use post-it as smaller. But that's what I did. Anyway, I read this one. It's a second book in duology. Feminism and slut shaming is keywords here. It's very, very good. Check it out. And, well, suppose little caveats. Maybe if you read this, be aware that there's some swearing in it, and there's talk about graphic stuff. It's not graphic scene per se, but there's talk about it. So if you have a faint, how it turns into faint and stuff, it's maybe not for you. Next up, we have Truly Madly Royally by Debbie Rigaud. As you see, it's a mixed raced couple. She's African American and he is from a fictional country in Europe. So it's about royalty. It's about royalty dating outside of royalty. So it was kind of that hallmarky cliche thing. But this one kind of really does it really well. And even though there's romance in it, you don't really feel like it's only romance. You also get a sense of her life outside of the romance. You get a sense of I suppose you get a bit of sense of him, but not that much. You get a very much sense of her, who she is and stuff. And yeah, it's really really good. Highly recommend it. Then you have, we have, who cares? Right. Then you have The Subtle Deception by Colin Hoover. No, sorry, Hoover. Gleason. Why did I say Hoover? Because that's the famous Colin. Yeah. Anyway, actually finished this one yesterday. Actually cried a few tears because this is the last book in a series, and I don't know, just reading this book, like, it wasn't sad. It was just like, it was sad because it was the end. And I only say don't cry that much while I read. Like, I cry now and then while reading, but it's not often based on like how often I read. But while I read this one, I cried. Shed a few tears, really. But the quality of it is very, very good. You see, the cover is so beautiful, purple and elegant and stuff. And I've seen some reviews on Goodreads saying it's not as good as the other books in the series. I would say I disagree. I really, really love this one. Really, really good. I recommend it if you like steampunk, if you like supernatural elements, if you like Sherlock Holmes, if you like mystery, dual point of views. Definitely check this one out. Next, we have Top Marks for Murder by Robin Stevens. It's the 8th book in the Wells and Wong series, or alternatively, A Murder Most Unladylike, as the series is also called. It's been known as both. This is a young adult crime historical fiction series. It's set, well, some of them are set in a boarding school for girls, some of them are set other places. But it's like, think Agatha Christie for young adults. It's got a lot of the same ideas. Like, there's a locked room murder, uh, there's a murder during Christmas, and etc. etc. There's a murder based slightly on Orient Express. So yeah, highly recommend this series. Very good. Very fast read and very, very entertaining. Also, it has lesbian representation, so you know that. Actually has lesbian representation and also Asian representation and other stuff. So yeah, historical and representation. You can't do it both. Then we have Song of Death by, well, the Arusha Song of Death by Rushani Chokshi. It's the second book in the Arusha series. It's one of the books that Rick Riordan is presenting. This book series is focusing on Indian mythology. I suppose you might have guessed it, but maybe you don't know it. I don't know. And it's the second book, and highly, highly love it. It's got lots of funny references. I love this cover because I love blue. And yeah, just circle mates, just love it. Absolutely love it. Oops. And then we have Kyss My Døden by Knut Nærum. It's a Norwegian book. It's actually a collection of short stories with a completely new character. So he's written other books before, but this is a completely new character. Where there's and then the character is Private Eye, so it's a mystery. It's a mystery collection, and it's also parodies of mysteries. So that's quite fun. So if you read a lot of mystery, you kind of understand where it's hinting at and what it's nodding to and stuff. So it's quite fun. But I think you'd like it, enjoy it if you hadn't read that much either. Though, yeah, it's in Norwegian. Don't think it's in other languages yet. But hey, if you're Swedish, Danish, or American that speaks Norwegian, check this one out. Then, did I talk about this earlier? Don't think so. Okay. Excuse me if I did. Anyway, No Big Deal by Bethany Watcher. It's a really good YA contemporary. It has fat rap, it has lesbian rap, it has feminism, it has lots of music references. It's a very good romance in it, I would say, or very interesting romance in it. And the ending is like, oh, I like that. So I suppose, yeah, part of why the reason I love it is spoiler. Oh, it's because of the ending. But just so you know, the ending is very fun as well. And yeah, highly, highly recommend this one. And yeah, and that's the best books that I read that came out this year. I read this year. I'll link some of them in doobly. And yeah, maybe you can mention some of the books you've read this year that you loved that came out this year. Is is there any books you would recommend me based on these books, maybe? And yeah, Renee, out.